paper of information and protection of forests in Europe. We will hear more about that today. So, we will focus upon the Forest Europe process today, which is a pan-European process. We will also look upon these pathways, the negotiation for a legally binding agreement on forests in Europe that is driven by the INC Secretariat, where the chair is Jan Heino. And the green paper on the forest protection and information in the EU will also be presented and discussed today from different perspectives, from different parts of Europe, from EU, I mean. And the review of the EU forest strategy is also a process coming very strong now. And it's very hard to predict which one is going to be the strongest, but it's quite clear that they follow each other. And there are very much the same type of stakeholders and actors involved here. But it's also a question on which actors and stakeholders are strongest in this process and are able to affect the development here. And Dr. Peter Edwards will talk more about this during the afternoon. So great to see all of you here, and I hope we will have a very interesting day. Thank you.
Thank you, Fredrik. One question. You mentioned that two countries will be specifically presented, Russia and Portugal, and of course Sweden, because we are the host nation. How did you think when you decided to ask Russia and Portugal to present their national views on the process?
The cultural background and the way of managing forestry is very different in these countries, also comparing to Sweden. So we will be able to see I hope we will be able to see the differences here between the countries, the way you think, what is so great important for the forest policy on the national level, because that is somewhere where you should start. The tradition in Europe is that the member states and the individual states should be the one handling the forest policy issues, and now there are powers going in another direction, so it's going to be interesting to follow the discussions today.
You said you chose Russia and Portugal to see the differences. What about the similarities?
There are also similarities in the way you think, but it's up to them to talk about that. So.
We have 5 minutes for any questions to Fredrik. Yes, please. Use the microphone, press the red button, keep it pressed when you speak, and you present yourself.
Jonas Rudberg, Swedish Society for Nature Conservation. Just a question for clarification. This legally binding agreement is, as I understood it, it's going on